This playthrough is rated T for teen.
It's time to go all Rampart on the enemy. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Shadow Madness. In the last episode, we followed Zero and the crew through the underground, and we're able to help the allies with the town that was taken over by the Dark. And now we've found our way to the Benori, and it looks like they have their own set of troubles, so we'll help them out. I should probably stick with the Benori now. Their fight is ours. But anyway, yeah, we can't leave. So now we're helping them build a catapult to destroy the location nearby. So let's go back. After you defeat the Earthstalker, you can now go back, and the catapult will have been built. Thank you for ridding us of that foul creature. I trust you're all intact. Yeah, thanks for that. Bah, I'm killing that beast you only finished working I started. Is that so? It is. It was I who hunted it, captured it, and the kill should have been mine. I forgot the voice I gave for a second. Okay, yeah, we killed his experiment apparently. Allies of the Benori, the time draws near. The catapult is ready. My troops are eager for battle. Are you ready to attack? Yep. Then let us strike. Good luck to you. Death to the forces of Hokum. Alright, so the way this works is you can either play as the Zero or Zero, Jahari, and Darina, sorry, and Clement for this. So if you play Zero while doing the minigame, he wobbles too much. If you play as Darina, she's the steadiest, but Clement isn't the steadiest, but he does the most damage. So if you press X, you can get out of the catapult scene and heal up or whatever, because you can take damage while doing the catapult. So I'm going to play as Clement for this. So, alright. So what we need to do is we basically need to destroy the walls of the castle there. So we just need to destroy the wall. You could destroy the, and we have to wait a second for it to get reset. You could destroy all the catapults and stuff or the cannons they're using to hit you. But I wouldn't mess with it because it just takes too long. So just go for the walls. If you don't hear a satisfying crunch when you hit the wall, it means you didn't damage it enough. So we want to destroy it. And yeah, you can see I'm getting hit and taking damage every time. So you can't really avoid it. That's why you want to try and do this as fast as you can. Yeah, just keep... Yeah, Clement is relatively steady with his yeah, we'll just leave it here, but he does the most damage, so Zero doesn't... He just jiggles around too much. Okay. We still have to... If you don't hear a sound while doing it, means the wall's taking enough damage, so you need to hit the next section. I think that should be it for that, so... I mean, Zero would be the best in terms of... Okay. Zero would be the best in terms of HP because he had max HP, but we're not taking that much damage from these guys, so... Okay, not enough from that, so... Maybe it's over here. There we go. Alright, nothing there. Probably over here. I got nothing from that. Maybe... Hey, this is an interesting minigame to say the least. Okay, not getting any more damage from that, so... There we go. And we're done. Wooha! We did it! Truly amazing. This weapon has demolished the fortress and into the blockade. Looks like we've done our part. It's like I always tell you, Hud. Science has its uses. I'll give you that, old man. Hold it, I hear something. I don't hear anything. Wait, there. Scatter, something comes from above. That wasn't really much of a scatter, but okay. What are we waiting for? There we go. There's the villain. Mr. Vinal, I presume? Oh, I forgot I legitimately forgot she says that line specifically. General Vinal, I presume? That's correct, you orgish piece of oval. This infernal machine may have won the battle, but for you, the war ends. Here and now. Buddy, you just said the magic words. Indeed, this battle did not feel complete until this moment. Cleansing through combat, I shall feel the enemy's throat under my boot. That's hot. I mean, yeah, that's dangerous. I don't want that to happen. Come, ogres, come and we shall see whose boot does the crushing. Traitors, vermin, you sold your people for power. Now you shall reap the benefits of the damned. Yeah, you shall be damned. For boss battle against Vinal, he has 762 HP, 760 MP, cell shock, and poison gas. And we want him to engage Clement, and then we want Jarina to run away, and we want the other two to cast magic spell. The reason why is because Clement can take the hits because of his armor, so she can do some magic. And I'll cast Ice Strike, why not? Because his resistance is Omega Ward, so anyway, his Spirit Strike is his physical attack, so there you go. Yeah, with Clement in his armor, he's a lot better of a tank. Ah, another tyrant falls to the righteous. Victory for the Orda. Don't shout that too loud, dear girl. The Minori are around, after all. Yeah, they might not take too kindly to us taking credit for winning the war. The Minori would be under the yoke of Holcomb were it not for us. But I shall honor your request. Let them dwell in their hollow victory. That's the spirit, I think. Spirits of the dead, they all know the true story. Yeah, they, like us, are gonna keep their mouths shut about it. For now. Quite. What say we join our Benori allies? Yeah, there's bound to be a victory celebration soon. As you wish. After a considerable amount of partying, ugh, my pounding head. Ditto, for some reason I seem to be especially susceptible to the effects of such beverages. Well, you are a tad light in the body mass department. I tried to warn you both, but only cider is potent. Sure tastes good though. You should know, you drank 4 punch bowls full of this stuff. Says the man who floated in a cider keg all night. Where'd you pop from like a gosh darn jack-in-the-box? Greetings, noble allies. There you are. We were beginning to think you might not make it. Nonsense. It takes more than the reverie to slow the scion of the Benori king. We're glad we could do our part here, Da Shao, but we do need to move on. Our mission demands it. Oh yes, I wish you luck, friends. The lands of the Topari are not to be troubled lightly. We will be ready. So much depends on it. The least of which is our lives, eh, Head? Travel swift and strike true, my friends. Know that we are in your debt. We shall never forget you. Likewise, good luck to you, Da Shao. And with that, and Zero gained a level. He learned Full Restore, King Celeste, Sum of All Fears, and Wraith Form. And that should be, max level for Zero there. He is a Mage Warrior at level 1, so max stats and everything like that, so. Okay, I forgot to equip him with the Warlord helmet from last episode. Okay. Also, the boss can poison us too, but it never got to that point where we needed to be poisoned. So, let's look at his final spells. Wraith form. Target body is energized by a potent Psywrath. All HP are restored. Sum of all fears. A terrible combination of magic assaults your target. And then the Warrior King's Fury is a terrible firestorm that will burn all of the challenges with King Celeste. And full restore brings back the hero of full HP. So, very nice. So yeah, we mixed his level, so... Alright, anyone else in here? I don't think so, but double check. Now, I said I was going to hold off on buying equipment, but I might go ahead and buy some pretty soon, mainly because we're about to run into a money situation. Yeah, we've almost hit max money. So in this game, there actually is a... I mentioned it like way back at the very beginning of the game, where you can only carry so much money. It's only 100,000. We're going to be coming to a point where we can get more money than we can realize. So, yeah, 100,000, great. Why would they limit it like that? But anyway. You fight adequately. I wonder if this world's big enough for our people to coexist. Let's hope so for everyone's sake. Thank you for ridding us of that foul creature. I trust you all intact. Soon we will live in glorious times, friends. Soon Hulk will be dead and peace will return to the land. Glorious. With our defeat of the blockade, the Vengeance forces began to collapse. Soon victory will be ours. Yeah, you guys can probably take care of that all yourself, so. I'll put Zero in the lead just because a lot of the dialogue seems to make more sense that he's talking. At least it seems like it anyway. Alright, see if anyone has any new dialogue. Now that we've helped them out. Fortune favors me. With Vanelle's death, my name is honored once again. I'm glad we could help you out, lady. Too bad you had a crummy husband there. But everyone makes mistakes, I guess. But in this case, his mistake led to his death. At our hands. Nice to see you. No, nothing there. Okay. I didn't think everyone had any dialogue, but we're double checking just to... Now that creature's down, I don't think anyone's in there, are they? They all ran off. Yep. Yeah, weirdly enough, that's actually the trigger for the catapult section is that guy being dead. Other than exploring everywhere, it's like not... I guess it's not super obvious, but then again, they tell you to explore everywhere, so where else could you really go? You know. Then again, it's not like a weird trigger or anything like that. It's like, nope, we know what's going on. No, I guess not. Okay. I mean, they do have the best armor, so. Except you cannot buy it from him, so anyway. Yeah, the best armor is the Legion armor. Might just buy the armor there. Because like I said, we're gonna be selling an item that's gonna give us like a lot of stuff here, so. Might buy at least a set of armor just for everyone. Like I said, I haven't really been using my money, so yeah, let's do it. Alright. Who do I want to give that to? Well, Clement can only... yeah, see, his new armor is actually better than what we've got, so... Yeah, we'll give it to her. And then we'll get our money backs, or we'll get more money here in a moment, so... Wait. Now I guess I could sell that because Zero can't equip the Michi armor, so there you go. There you go. Yeah, the one item in the game, which we'll find out here in a second, will actually have the best item for selling purposes. Since I saved you guys, can I get free? No. I think I was saving my money all in the game for something, so why not this, right? And we'll just make it back here in a moment. Too bad there's not a limit, or not a limit on... Wow, you guys kicked that thing's hump. I wish I could have got a hit in. My folks are glad I missed the big battle. Not me. Guard duty stinks. Well, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it so that way a random hero organization could come in and knock you out and still get in anyway. I'm sure and glad you people are out there. I can't abide warfare. Boy, I sure hope this war ends soon. Darn bad for business. They're creatures that sound like they're from Krillin. You know, what, from Hightown or whatever. Do you have anything to say, Dimnak? Make a word carving, it'll last. Okay, that's the same. Fine, you don't have to have new dialogue anyway. I don't know. I'll talk to you anyway. No. Okay. I think they'd all have new dialogue just because, I saved them. United, our two worlds cannot fall. Victory over Hokum shall be ours. Actually, I think that was the same as last time. Well, either way, we can head off to our next location, so. How about you, Pelicoco? Whoops. Back in you go. Sure. Okay. He says the same thing. Never mind. That's quite a walk. Got nothing better to do. Besides, if the sissy boy Tapari can do it, I can. So he had some new dog. Things settle down a lot more. I'm gonna take me a trip up to App and see. Okay, that's the rest of it. So, whoops. Apparently Tapari are sissies. Who knew? Haven't met them yet, but, we have an idea about them now. Now, if I really want to, I could go back to Michi to sell the chalk I got, but it only sells for 12 hexite, so I don't... And I could probably hold on to it. We have to come back to Michi eventually anyway, so... So we'll just hold off on that. Alright, let's head on to the next section. Yeah, now the fort's destroyed, which would have been right here. We can now head on to the trading post. Alright, let's see what this place has to offer. Hello, my friend. Let's see what's around here. Anything? Got weird mannequins and everything like that here. Nope, nothing to examine. Okay. Hail and well met, brave warriors. Hello to you too. Let me guess, you're here because of the strange goings on the river, ain't ya? Well, it's those damn Tapari, or my name is Kirg. We're hoping for... They up to no good as usual. Gotta keep close tabs on that bunch for sure. Some supplies. I hear it's some kind of cult up there. Betcha they even dance naked around fires too. Thanks for the information, but... So are you gonna talk my ear off all day, or do you want to buy something? Yes. Alright, so he sells Burvine leaves, which heals 50, Chemist, which 100 HP, Gillberries for 200, Normosses for full HP. At some point, I might just eventually just sell all my healing and just buy complete restoratives, just so I don't have to mess with it. Life Dew, it restores to life. Cures blindness with Tapari. Salve, I'll sell that. Aether drops, wafers, Nibblewints, Prodigy gums. Now, the one thing about this place that's really nice is he buys the jewelry for 22,500 hexite. Holy crap! Yeah, this is the most useful selling item in the whole game, so hopefully you kept it this whole time. This was how we were able to get our money for buying the equipment for ourselves, the best stuff, so yes. There was a reason for it. Anyway, let me sell some other stuff before we do that, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell this to probably self. I don't care about blindness. I think I'll just sell this armor trout, to tell you the truth. I got plenty of those desert pears. Apple, yeah. Apple a day keeps the doctor away, I guess. Ale, sell that, because we don't care about the drunkenness stat. Chalk, I'll hold on to it because we will have to go back to Michi anyway. But, oh yeah, the Benori cheese, sell that for a couple of gold a piece. Or a hexite, sorry. I'm so used to saying. And sell that barley fizz, why not? Yeah, let's sell some. We don't want to sell all the jewelry just because you only have a limit on so much money. So, okay, 1, 2, 3. We'll do that. Thanks for the business. Stop by again real soon. Alright, now we have to go back and go buy the other items there. So let's run back really quick and do that, and then we can continue on. So that way I can sell the rest of those jewels. Might even buy, like I said, I might just sell off all the stuff and just buy a bunch of moss and instead. That way, anytime I get healing stuff, I'll just use that because The game's not hard enough for me to worry about that, and I could just buy a bunch of maximum healing. Whoops, it's up 1. Or was it the... No. There we go. Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy the gauntlets and the helm, so... There we go. The only problem with that is she does lose a bit of combat because she loses out on the Legion or the Venom Gauntlet. So, oh, that's a. I might leave them on for now, but I don't care about losing a bit of prowess. That's fine. Yeah, you know we do enough damage, and her magic attacks are pretty powerful, so that'll be fine. Yeah, we'll just do that and sell the... Well, I still have 2 jewels. I have plenty of money. I might just buy, like I said, buy the some Normos or whatever, which is it's cheaper here by a little bit. So. Yeah, I might buy some of those just to, let's see, that sells, so I still have 44,000 to buy, so. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, I could buy 10, and then I might just sell the rest of the regular healing stuff, like some of my weaker stuff. Yeah, I think I'll do that, so. Let's sell those desert pears. Blood fruit, fear tonic, yeah, sell that. Yep. Blood fruit, Funny how the blood fruit sells for a lot more than the pilge syrup. Which, yeah, we'll do that. And we've got Ulic oil, so it's not like I don't have ways of healing myself, so. How much did that sell? 500 for the Tink and Sar, or whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell that stuff, so. Yeah, no, I'll sell that too. I don't. Okay, we'll buy the 10 of those Normosses, so that way we have a decent amount of. So that'll leave us with a decent amount of money. We can just save that money for later. I still find it weird that the game has a limit on money. This game has so many weird restrictions that doesn't make sense. And the game's already easy enough as it is, so why even have those restrictions in the first place? Only carry so much equipment. Only carry so much gold. You know, press X to win. You know. I still have trouble doing the Twitch attacks. And they're not even that hard to do. I just have trouble with them for whatever reason. Alright, let's go back into there and sell the rest of those jewels. I know I can come back later to sell the jewels, but I want to, you know, clean out my inventory, so. I am cutting a little close though on money though there, so because of that. Oh well. Actually, oh, his moss is a little bit cheaper here. Ah, whatever. We have so much money now, it doesn't really matter. Could buy a couple of wafers just to reduce our money a little bit, so that way I'm not close for that. So yeah, we'll buy a couple of things of that. Okay. I think I should be good on cash. Yeah, now we should be good for quite a while on anything, so. Alright, let's head on to the next area. Yeah, I can't check that, but that's a... Alright, final stop. and heading on to the Benori Tanglewoods. Whoa. Who's that lady? That is a femme fatale. That was like a demon to me, but okay, whatever you say. Is she trying to kick me? Oh, wait, no. Joe Ronnie can do that too, so. Ah, whoops, didn't press the button. Let's see. Yeah, the Benori Tanglewoods, you can find Dark Benori, Hydra Torts. Oh, Durina gained a level. And Femme Fatales. Durina gained all heal. Let's see, I'll show off. Durina gained all heal, Stout Body, and Sunstrike. Sunstrike, a scalding burst of solar energy burns the target. Stout Body raises target's fortitude, and all heal. The spirits of the earth are summoned to restore a high number of HP to each hero. Alright, let me go over the weakness, or the stuff there. The enemies we can run across. So, the Dark Benori. Actually, I think I went over them already. So, the Hydra Tort, which is one of the enemies. Yeah, I didn't know they had dominatrixes in this game when it comes to the Femme Fatales, but anyway. Hydra Torts, they have 512 HP, 520 MP. They can cast Conflagration, Electrocution, and Frostblow. Their wards are 75% fire, ice, and earth, and they have their Earth Strike ability. And then Femme Fatales, they have 502 HP, 510 MP. They can cast Twin Blast, Low, Fleshman, and Dark Power. They have a Mega Ward at 25% and Chaos Strike. Alright. We need to head into the Tanglewoods, but let's check this guy. Caution! Limb snapping weremoles abound. Use caution. Alright. Yeah, look at these huge Tanglewoods here. Well, end of the line. Yeah, I guess all good things must come to an end. No more riding our beautiful boat. Although I wouldn't be able to ride on the boat. I'd just get seasick all the time or something like that. Anyway, at least as far as the river's travel is concerned, this is where it gets interesting. Oh, how's that, we are in Tapari country. This land is theirs. Are the Tapari not a peaceful people? They are believed to be pacifists. So what's the problem? They have a way of discouraging unwanted guests. Such as? Game? There you go. Wait. Hold on. Who's this guy? Joino. You look like a Vulcan or something like that. Be at ease, children of the world. You are most welcome here. What? I didn't hear her coming. Be careful. Don't make any sudden moves. It's a little worry. Is it? Show some respect. Grumble mutter. I have no knees. Rise all. This is not necessary. I bring warm greetings to the travelers from above from the Tapari people. Thank you. It's an honor to meet you, sir. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm doing the other voice there. Thank you. It's an honor to meet you, sir. I have come to seek you and help you and find what you seek. You have? You know what we're looking for, Irrelevant, we know, and wish to help. There is nothing more to say. Well, we welcome any assistance you can give, Mr. I am Jolino. I shall be your guide. Guide? Yes, daughter of the Org. Your guide within the serene gardens. No one, not all the Tapari, has ever been inside the gardens. Know that you are welcome there. Come, the answers you seek lie within the gardens. I got a bad feeling about this. Hush, old man. This is most fortuitous. The Tapari will make powerful allies. I hope you're right, Ted. We're going into the gardens. We are truly best brothers. Come, children. Time passes. We have much to do. But there's an item over there. I must grab it. No. Man, we'll get it later, I guess. Fine. Here within the gardens you shall gaze upon the face of the divine. Commune, mingle, speak with the Topari, for they shall be your guides. Look like a bunch of hippies to me. I suggest that you speak with the Lord Keeper. His dwelling is to the far right at the edge of the grove. Anyway. Yeah, let's talk to everyone. You actually don't have to talk to everyone, but I'm going to anyway. Because I'm a weirdo. But, let's grab this item over here. And we get two implements and a skeleton key level 2, so now we got a couple of those. And of course they've got mushrooms. Seem to be based, at least the music indicates they're Eastern Society based, but... Well, met warriors, I am Rohal the Tapari. Interesting, I thought all your people had names that started with the letter J. Rohal is not my name, it is a title. It means sentinel. You are a guard? I am a warrior, the only one within the gardens. It is my duty to watch, to be alert for danger. Must be a stressful job with all the leaf munchers wandering around here. It can be a burden. As sentinel, I am the last resort. Before violence, extreme violence. Should all other options fail, I will take action to defend my race. I shall unleash a fury, a power unseen, the power of nature gone mad. Gods above. Should I perform my dread duty, few on this planet would survive, and they would all be Topari. The first to live, the last survivors. The first and last, the end game. Where's I don't see the Mad Titan around here. Anyway, so that's why you jokers aren't getting involved. If you did, boom, there goes Arcos. There would be no boom, but yes, that is his entry, correct? You must defeat Kurg. Should you fail, it will only be a matter of time before I strike. Wait, defeat Kurg? Who are you talking? What? Mother Stamen in the first garden. Pray for the world. Should you hear my war cry, it'll be the last thing you are aware of. Don't worry about it, you won't be doing any screaming anytime soon. On my honor, we will succeed. May your enemies tremble. Wait, he said Kurg. But that was weird. Maybe he meant Hokum. I fear Kurg and the Essence are almost one. What are you talking about? I feel like he spoils something for us that we shouldn't have known yet. You know what I mean? Well, spoilers, I guess, but still. Let's talk to this guy. Warm feelings, friends. Is that a question or a statement? Neither. It is our way of greeting. Say, is that the Earth of Order I'm sensing? Yes it is. Ah, then you would be looking for the essence. That's correct. How'd you know? I know because I created the urn. You made the urn? I thought a Mage King. I'm afraid not. I was one of the Topari who went to Open Sea during the Great War. So they were true after all. The tales of strange Arcosians coming to fight the war. Hardly strange. We advised and helped the kings during the crisis. The urn was my contribution. It's a fine piece of work. I've never seen anything like it. Well, it had to be stout, considering its purpose. Never thought I'd see it again. Here's hoping this is the last time you do. And that's it? For the guy who created it? That's all we get from him? Take good care of the urn. It's tough, but it can be broken. Well, anyway, let's go into people's houses. Locking them up. Going crazy. Screaming at them. You know, get out of my house and all that. But anyway. Enter freely. Peace be with you all. Enjoy the life energy of our village. Thank you. I am Landkeeper. I commune with those within and without. You would ask a question? Yes. What can you tell us about the essence? It's not far. It stabs and boils and screams and melts. It is none of this land. Could you narrow that down a little? It is the hands of the monster named Kurg. There we go. Yeah. Kurg, I'd hope the Magi were wrong. You know this monster? Only his name. He was once a great one to the people above, a source of inspiration and a symbol of peace. Sympathy aside, he is something we need, and we are running out of time. Can you tell us more about the Kurg situation? Well, the creature has claimed a corner of the gardens for itself. Its selfishness has led to a number of regrettable occurrences, such as the slow, painful destruction of life there. Nothing grows where the essence boils. In so many ways, it He is our opposite. We will stop him. I hope you're right. Stop him before Hokum takes him, stripping him of all his sanity. The essence belongs elsewhere. The world requires that it go back. Oh, we're gonna send it back, alright. And we ain't gonna be pretty when we do. God, I just love Clement. Carrick lost his connection to the land. This makes him weak to that which has ties to the land. Use this knowledge well. Yeah, like I said, Clement is my favorite character. I would say second would be Harv after that, just because of his deadpanness and everything like that. Anyway, whoops, didn't mean to walk out. Hey, random lady, how's it going? I'm a floating head. Welcome to my humble abode, friends. It's quite a wonderful place. Everything's organic, it's completely no talk. Perfection. More like purgatory. How does anything get done? With our hands, our wills. What you might call magic. Magic's just another kind of science to me. Perhaps you're right, but you can't deny the power and elegance here. I am certain I would be just as uneasy in your world, friend Clement. I ain't really your friend, and yes, that's an understatement. We're at opposite ends of the spectrum, you and I. The others lie somewhere in between us. Perhaps in time we'll get to know each other, to savor each other's culture. Yeah, whatever. It's just like when you have like some serious person talk to a hippie. It's the same type of dialogue. I would wait such a time. Well, don't hold your breath. We got a lot to do first. May the spirit, great spirit, protect. Was she glitching out there for a second? You said it, pal. Kyrgyzstan is in a mind of trouble. Recall that water wears away the mighty mountain. Be flexible and never give up. Yeah, she was kind of glitching out there. You saw her like kind of spacing in and out there. Alright then. Love graphical glitches. Those are always funny to deal with. Anyway, let's head to the sanctuary. And here's the item. Anyway, we got a drum knot ring there, so let's take a look at that. Drum knot. Immunity to confusion. So. Anything else? Nope. Okay, no examines. Okay. The plants, they're magnificent. Yeah, a true leaf muncher's nirvana. You're being rude. I take no offense. This is a place of wonders. A cave of wonders? A symbol of our symbiosis with nature. We've decided this shall be your space while you are here. Our space? Yes, when you need to be alone or among your peers. A place of rest and reflection. Rather like an inn, old man. Oh, I get it. Thank you, honored one. It is a great kindness you share with us. Would you like to rest? Sure. If it's free. Finally. The party is refreshed. Ah. Greetings, I trust your time here was refreshing. Yes, quite, thank you. Alright, we can save it, but I don't need to do that. Nope, we don't need to rest. Thanks, though. She said your boat will be here whenever you need it, so. Alright. Let's go over here. Ah, random dude. Hello. Yes. It's just weird to see a floating head all over the place. Kind of reminds me of, like, what is it, those floating head vampires from Eastern mythology? Howdy. Head, did you hear that? Someone said howdy. No psychobabble. No new age junk. Just howdy. Ha! I imagine our mannerisms must be strange to you, Gadgeteer. Jiha, Jiahul Nal Ben Rin, Talman. What? He just said hello. Pleased to meet you, an esteemed builder. It's a greeting in my native tongue. Yep, I'm fluent in every language spoken on this world, and a few that have long since been forgotten. Part of my duty is to understand and interact with other races. It has very nearly been the death of me. But enough about me. I'm sure you have questions. Well, we're wondering about what you can tell us about the essence. It is severed flesh from the Darg itself. Or severed flesh, sorry. God's undone. It has two uses. For the Darg is a way of controlling others. He who holds the essence is in a constant contact with the Darg, under its dark power. Though such a vessel, the Darg is capable of manipulating events in our world. Sounds most unpleasant. What is the other use? It is a part of the Darg. It is a crucial element of the spell of banishment. The essence focuses the spell. becoming a conduit for the other mystic energies. Through it, the bad mojo reaches the dark. It will constitute a vital part of the spell. The Vitalist. Do you know where the essence is? Yep, it's in the hands of a man named Kurg. Kurg, there's that name again. Kurg has consumed and has been consumed by the essence for decades. Through him, the dark have established a foothold in our gardens. The essence is slowly killing the land, rotting the plants, leaching the soil of life. It is an attack on us. For without the land, we are empty, hollow, and powerless. Tactically a sound move. The dark mean to eliminate what it sees as a great threat. Yes, we can only blame ourselves, though. We found Kurg years ago, blind, mad, and near death. Should have put the dog down. Alas, that is not our way. We nurtured him, removed the essence from him. This restored his health, but his mind was gone. Without the essence, he was a blank, without thought. I think it's something went wrong. Yeah, the Dark's other thrall, Holcomb, reached out to Kierg's empty mind. Holcomb seized control of Kierg and led him like a puppet to the essence. This is pretty. Kierg, under Holcomb's control, made contact once more with the essence, and that was it. Now under direct control of the Dark, Kurg fled to a dark corner of the gardens. A place where our power was weak, where the Dark could reach him and bolster his strength. Surely you could have struck back, captured him. Our way is that of non-violence. We could not take direct action. Looks like our path is clear. We must meet this Kurg. Point us in the right direction. We'll clean up your mess. This is a little harsh. Anyone who can't get his hands bloody to save his own neck gets no respect from me. We'll take care of Kurg, don't you worry. You remind me, You remind me of Nagaruk, so fiery, eager to spill blood to prove a point. I hope you understand one day. Stuff it, Leaf Lover. We got work to do, eh? I mean, this funny how they give us the whole, oh, you shouldn't fight yet. This whole game is all about fighting. You know. We do indeed. Please excuse us, sir. Be sure to avoid lengthy contact with the essence, lest you suffer Kurg's fate. Yeah, so the big old hero has been manipulated and corrupted by this thing. Classic tale. The man we saw is basically Jesus, you know. Has been taken down like that. Anyway, let's talk to this crazy guy. Joy, joy, joy! Huh? No, feeling, pleasure from meeting strange beings. I think this one is a little unaccustomed to speaking. Confusion, massive conflicting impulses. How can you survive? No matter, I celebrate your life energy. As we do yours, friend. Orc female, mage warrior, gadgeteer. Share all my things are yours things. Enjoy, take. Thanks a lot, eh? Some of the stuff around here looks fascinating. Give, take all, or some. You're most gracious, sir. Hope he never goes into business, eh? Verbal intercourse pleasing. Talk again. Please return. Thanks, we'd like to talk with you again soon, too. Reminds me of a podling. Podling? Or slang for baby back home. Baby back ribs. Your babies talk in such a fashion? Sure, don't all babies talk like that? Not where I come from. Early words are often garbled nonsense. You've got to be cutting. I assure you, I am not. Now, how on the ground do you understand them and put them to work? It's more of a matter of intuition than understanding. Sounds like a nasty bucket of frustration to me. Perhaps we should go over and discuss this over supper some other day. Yeah. Content and feeling induced by arrival of friendly beings. But we can't examine some of the other stuff. But anyway, we can grab some free crap. Here we got some Tapari gauntlets and helms. We got Tapari armor and numbspike. One numbspike. So right that. Oh, okay, I'll have to look that up again. What that was. Sorry. Tapari gauntlets, Tapari helm. Yellow. It was 3 aether potion. 3 aether potions. And then this is 2 life dews and a guild berry. Okay. Let's look at the equipment. And it's better than what we just got. Yeah, so, oh well. Yeah, there was no reason to buy that stuff. Yeah, the game's like, you should spend it. I'm like, well, I might as well spend it. I can't. The jewelry is so much. It's one of those things where you're like, we already get better equipment. This is why you don't spend stuff when you get it. So, but I think we've taught to everyone that we can. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Is everything going well, visitors? So far, I'm pleased. All right, let's get out of here. Alright, now we're back at the Topari area? What? Oh, yeah. So yeah, we got teleported to this like weird place over here, so... Okay, anyway, let's get back onto the world map. Alright, and yeah, we can't, for whatever reason, we can't go back. Oops. Does that fountain have a face on it? Oh yeah, on the world map here we can fight tree demons, wraith flowers, and trogs. I'll just engage him. Yeah, we got so much armor now, it doesn't really matter anymore. Alright. Yeah, for whatever reason we can't leave back the way we came yet, so... without going around. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but yeah. The only reason I'm doing this is because of that item in the woods back there. So, let's grab that really quick. Alright, here we go. 250 gold and the Bane sword. Now, probably a good way would probably be just to leave it because it's the Bane sword, right? So it's a sword for Stinger, but, you know. Grab it now. Just make sure. I'll just not sell it, though. What's it with the game giving me all this stuff for everyone, for my other party members, you know? Oh, really? I thought I... Alright, fine, whatever. I'll just run away from it. I don't need to fight them. Yeah, quite a few people, but... Yeah, the thing has a face. Look at that. It's scary, man. Anyway, we need to get to Kierg's camp as our next location here. Did we make it? Alright, well anyway, inside Kierg's camp, there are Dark Orgs, Dark Minori, Hexite Golems, and Banshees while we're here. Banshees... They have... Sorry, Banshees have 585 HP, 590 NP, Twin Blast, Slow Spell, and Leech Soul. They have a Mega Strike at 50% and Spirit Strike physical attack. And then Hexite Golem has, because the other characters we've already mentioned before. Hexite Golem, they have 752 HP and 750 MP, but nothing special about them. I do not like this place, it feels wrong. Well, the Topari had told us to be ready for anything. Those two can't be the only ones here. They must be hiding in the huts waiting to ambush us. Wait, is that a Magi? Hello, it's so very nice to see you at last. He looks like a weird, messed up version of one of the Magi. Tell me this doesn't smell fishy. Relax, friend. No one here will harm you. If that is the case, you will turn over the essence of chaos. Immediately. Certainly, all in good time. Just like that? Why not? I'm afraid you've been misled about us, sir. We're not your enemies. We want to help. Uh-huh. Come, let me show you our village. You will see our intentions are pure. My intentions are good, or whatever it goes. Proceed. Most kind of you. Come. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll toss this as far as I can throw them. This is the home of Kierg's daughters. Hello, friends. Daughters must have had different mothers. Oh, he was around. Kind of reminds me of the father from Invincible or whatever. You misunderstand. We are his daughters in spirit only. I stand corrected. The daughters are healers, menders of soul and body. Come to us should you need anything. Okay. Weird. This is the communal area. We gather here to share experiences, to become one. To become one of what? Through the Master's teachings, we can be of one mind, one spirit. This is a kind of joining. It is glorious. Yeah, this is totally not a cult. Totally not a cult. This, should you choose to stay with us, will be your hut. It is where our new arrivals stay to get accustomed to our ways. Right. The journey is almost over, friends. Just a bit more to see. Lead on. Indeed, here we go. Well, that's a long walk. Yeesh. Gods above or below? What is that stuff? It is the way, the manifestation of all that is good. You're off for a walk, alright? Oh no, I'm just peachy. And soon all my problems will be gone. Seize them! Push them against the rift. The chaos matter will bind them. Tame them. What took you so long? Tell me you haven't been converted by these oafs. No, I meant, it's about time we broke a few hearts. I quite agree. Let's get to it. Alright, then we have a battle against Dargorgs and Benori here. Alright, let's just fight them like we normally do. Actually, might as well just use magic and stuff like that because we can go back to guild if it really comes down to it, so. Yeah, I'll just cast Borealis. Yeah, let's cast. Actually, let's show up King Kalist. Nice bit of damage. Alright, not bad. The essence is nearby. Yes, I feel it too. Goody for you too. Let's get it and go return to civilization. This place is giving me a headache. Alright, looks like Keurig is the behind all this essence nonsense, and his situation calls for quite a bit of a difficult situation here. To defeat a man who was once considered the Jesus or God amongst people is now a villain. Can our heroes handle the villain? Will they be able to get that chaos and essence back? And how will they get back to the surface? Find out next time in the next episode of Shadow Madness. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time.